pass it by, driving straight unconsciously. The car stereo remains turned off, only the sound of gravel beneath the tires, sheltered by the cold night air, tracing an arc to nowhere. A deliberate wrong turn, wandering into these familiar streets, peeking through the gaps in the row of trees. The light from your window is blinding me, hiding the tremor in my foot on the brake. Deep inside the shadows of the dark, it's just another wrong turn, drawn in like a magnet to the pole. Street lights casting down at intervals, monochrome spotlights on the road, veering off the route I had planned. The steering wheel takes a curve of its own, the face reflected in the mirror wears a shade of such contradiction. The timing to let off the gas is stolen by the silence of the night. A deliberate wrong turn, wandering into these familiar streets, peeking through the gaps in the row of trees. The light from your window is blinding me, hiding the tremor in my foot on the brake. Deep inside the shadows of the dark, it's just another wrong turn, drawn in like a magnet to the pole. This innocent little resistance should end just by turning the corner. The moonlight falling on the asphalt is waiting in ambush a step ahead. Any reason to turn back now has vanished into the evening breeze. A deliberate wrong turn, wandering into these familiar streets, peeking through the gaps in the row of trees. The light from your window is blinding me, hiding the tremor in my foot on the brake. Deep inside the shadows of the dark, it's just another wrong turn, just fading into the quiet of the night. Leaving the station lights behind, you slide into the passenger seat. The sound of the door after all these months, my memory can't keep up with the view. Reflecting on the glove box frame, the profile I thought I knew so well. Instead of finding words to say, I shift the gear into drive, gaining speed, westbound, slipping past the horizon line. Every headlight sweeping by captures a version of you I've never seen, with no destination in our sight, tracing the contours of the night. We're on the westbound, only the heartbeat is picking up pace. catch through the open glass. Carries a season I don't recognize. The moment our eyes happen to meet, particles of light begin to dance against the palms gripping the wheel. A certain warmth is coming back to life, gaining speed. Westbound, slipping past the horizon line. Every headlight sweeping by captures a version of you I've never seen. With no destination in our sight, tracing the contours of the night. We're on the westbound, only the heartbeat is picking up pace. On the windshield it starts to show the gradient between the dark and dawn. The crimson glow of the breaking lamps ties our shadows into one. Outrunning the miles we spent apart, right at the end of this straightaway. Gaining speed, westbound, slipping past the horizon line. Every headlight sweeping by captures a version of you I've never seen. With no destination in our sight, tracing the contours of the night. We're on the westbound, even the silence is shimmering bright. Digital meters ticking at 140 BPM. The windshield swallows the jet black bypass. Heat on the steering wheel where fingertips touch. Silver beams of light pierce the vacant asphalt, leaving shadows behind. A rising pulse, blazing a trail, hot beam drive, crossing over the scorched white center line. Neon after images scattering across your profile. A private velocity piercing through the void, piercing the midnight. High beam drive, racing through the void, piercing the midnight, high beam drive. City noise fades into a distant galaxy. A monologue gliding down road 34, rolling down the glass just an inch to let it in. The chill sea breeze tracing my silhouette, relying only on the dashboard's blue glow. I keep following the borderline of midnight. Midnight Scarlet Drive, searching for the end. Silence drifting down where the road runs out. The more I accelerate, the clearer the mind becomes. Listening to the surf beyond the asphalt, reaching out toward the sea that reflects nothing, melting the shimmering moonlight into the speed. Waves racing beside me like a shadow, high beam exposing the empty sandy path. The heavy silence I've left on the steering wheel. Thoughts rising like bubbles, fading as the bonfire let off the pedal. It feels like it'll all break, keeping this fragile balance just as it is. Midnight Scarlet Drive, searching for the end. Silence drifting down where the road runs out. The more I accelerate, the clearer the mind becomes. Listening to the surf beyond the asphalt, reaching out toward the sea that reflects nothing, melting the shimmering moonlight into the speed. profile leans on someone's shoulder. I just bury the pedal deep down to the floor. Midnight Scarlet Drive, nowhere to run. The more I accelerate, the more the vision blurs. Burnish lights on the cold asphalt, stretched out on the road to shadows, leaving a ghost I can't overtake behind. Picking up the speed to the edge of the night. Even the city light turns into white noise. High beams expose a heartless contrast. The distance between them so painfully close. Fingers trembling on the steering wheel, pretending I saw nothing. I shift down. The roar of the engine drowns out my heartbeat. Midnight Scarlet Drive, nowhere to run. The more I accelerate, the more the vision blurs. Burnish lights on the cold asphalt, stretched out on the road to shadows, leaving a ghost I can't overtake behind. Picking up the speed to the edge of the night. Swallowed by the flowing neon sign, letting her if you don't know echo out. A junction of no return, scenery fading fast, slicing through the dark, all alone. Midnight Scarlet Drive, nowhere to run. The more I accelerate, the more the vision blurs. Burnish lights on the cold asphalt, stretched out on the road to shadows, leaving the ghost I can't overtake behind. Picking up the speed to the edge of the night. Backlights cutting through the darkness, staining the asphalt, a deep red flashback, and trust in the rising BPM to the steering wheel. A gaze from the side sends sparks flying, racing through the night. Crimson highway, lines of taillights, a river of passion, swallowed up by the vortex of speed, breaking every limit to the edge of the night. Flowing lines of vivid scarlet, grains of light bursting on the windshield. Leave the words behind, keep your eyes on the road as our heat burns this night to the ground. Burning brighter now, crimson highway frozen in edge of the night. Shadows of towers sinking deep into midnight. The chrome bumper scoops up the pale blue light. Only the low hum of the air fills the space. Shoulders never touching, a silent ripple spread, melting into one, neon and chrome, just chasing after the blurred signals in the dark, surrendering to the streamlined night. A steady warmth flickers in this inorganic world. Geometric patterns flowing past the window, a faint reverb spilling from the stereo. Inside this gentle time, letting go of the speed, gaze fixed ahead, tracing the presence of one another into the shimmering haze, neon and chrome, a shower of colors wrapping us both. Shadows of roadside trees passing rhythmically, carving an unspoken premonition, slowing our pace. Wet pavement reflecting a broken prism, the cold metallic glow is catching fire now. An urban cruise with no exit in sight, endless halls of light stretching on forever, melting into one, neon and chrome, just chasing after the blurred signals in the dark, surrendering to the streamlined light. A steady warmth flickers in this inorganic world. Cocktail lights painting your profile gold, gliding out on the midnight highway. Fingertips so close, a silent spark ignites. Our breathing melts into the engine's roar. Piercing through the dark, neon lights run, matching our rhythm, shooting through the future, weaving through the gaps of the skyscrapers, never stopping at the same speed as this racing heart. Two silhouettes reflected on the dash, passing street lights, a sea of glowing gems. No words needed beyond the acceleration, just feeling the heat we give off to each other. seems to turn back. High beams cutting through the curve, no answers waiting up ahead. Every second pushing harder like I'm breaking through the dark. Midnight overdrive, taillights running through the night, crossing every line at full speed. Midnight overdrive, before the morning comes, burn this moment into the night. Midnight overdrive. Midnight overdrive. Silver rain beats down on the street, wipers keeping time to a monologue. Your shadow in the passenger seat, a distant silhouette lost in the fog. Two souls searching for a place to land, but our gazes never seem to meet. The spray against the windshield glass keeps us cold and drifting in the heat. Swaying Scarlet Drive into the mist where streetlights fade away. Taillights tracing a fragile line, a crimson we're passing through. Unexpected midnight rain lights out there. The city's a giant circuit now, flashing signs in a neon pink glow. The moment the door clicks shut, we're the only world we need to know. Accelerating Scarlet Drive into the sea of lights, piercing through the chilling wind, weaving through the skyscraper heights. Second by second it's growing strong, this fragile dangerous pulse. Before the dawn breaks through the dark, let's steal this moment before it scars. Don't ever stop, take me beyond this rush. Eyes locking in the rearview mirror, a fearless smile from my midnight girl. The stereo plays a dry, sharp beat, fueling the fire in this restless world. Where are we going? Don't ask such things. No words are needed tonight. I step on the gas, feel my thoughts melting away into the noise and light. Vivid colors of Scarlet Drive, a secret getaway. The streetlights hit your face like strobes, chasing the shadows away. From the tips of my fingers touching yours, I feel the forbidden heat. Before the dawn breaks through the dark, leave the scenery behind in the street. I won't let it end, this shimmering moment. I've long forgotten where the brakes are. There's no place left to return. The high beams cut through midnight blue, rejecting a future for which we burn. Right here, right now, in this heartbeat, the whole world comes to view. The trembling rhythm of the beat is screaming out the truth to you. Accelerated Scarlet Drive into the sea of lights, piercing through the chilling wind, weaving through the skyscraper heights. Second by second it's growing strong, this fragile dangerous pulse. Before the dawn breaks through the dark, let's steal this moment before it scars. Don't ever stop, take me beyond this rush. Ribbons of light flowing past the side window. tunnel's end. The air begins to tremble through the rearview mirror. The words I really mean are smoldering deep inside. In that very moment, we break beyond the speed. Dive into the electric silence. My racing heartbeat sinking with the tachometer. High voltage near the limit, swallowing the dark across this reachable distance. Before the sparks fly, pushing down the pedal with a restless impulse. Dive into the electric silence. My racing heartbeat sinking with the tachometer. High voltage near the limit, swallowing the dark across this reachable distance. Before the sparks fly, pushing down the pedal with a restless impulse. City highway, sinking into the blue. Streetlight shadows sliding across the empty seat. Even the hiss and hum of the cassette tape sounds like a gentle breath in the air tonight. A cold wind brushes my ankle as I floor the gas. Driving through midnight pulse, chasing the afterglow of the bleeding neon lights. Rising voltage fills the cracks of the silent night. A hollow ache dissolving into speed, and I know I can't stop, not just yet. Fading illusions in the rearview mirror. A certain warmth still lingers on my fingertips. A melancholic melody drifting from the FM wipers, tracing or keeping perfect time. Though the night is dry and no rain falls at all. The last headlights are fading in the dark, staring at my own eyes reflected in the glass. A flicker of a spark that refuses to die, searching for the answer beyond the acceleration. Driving through midnight pulse, chasing the afterglow of the bleeding neon lights. Rising voltage fills afterglow of a bleeding neon light. Rising voltage fills the cracks of the silent night. A hollow wake dissolving into speed, and I know I can't stop, not just yet. That arcade, digital needles climbing high, hitting the red zone. Silence in the passenger seat, screaming out so loud. Every time I floor the gas, I pulse to synchronize, a silver bullet piercing through the neon skyline. Florid, Scarlet Drive, cutting through the fever of the midnight pulse. Push the voltage to the edge, there's no stopping now. Sparks fly across the space between us, diving deep into the vortex of the light. Sweet bass lines bleeding through the static air. Sodium lamps flickering across your profile. Before the words are spoken, the speed says it all. No sign of a break in this electric world. The burning tires are setting the night on fire. Florid, Scarlet Drive, cutting through the fever of the midnight pulse. Push the voltage to the edge, there's no stopping now. Sparks fly across the space between us, diving deep into the vortex of the light. Flash of after images burning out the mirror. Right here, right now, beyond the acceleration. The engine roaring, howling at the night, melting away the edge of the horizon. Florid, Scarlet Drive, cutting through the fever of the midnight pulse. Push the voltage to the edge, there's no stopping now. Sparks fly across the space between us, diving deep into the vortex of the light. is the only thing I hear. Redline night, pushing past the limit, breaking free. Straight away to where the red tail lamps bleed into the gray. Velocity so sharp, every blink feels like a delay. Passing through the city lights, sparks flying in the air. Trembling fingertips, a gear change, taking me there. No one's gonna stop this fever, nothing's gonna make me slow. Searching for a reason to break, but there's none to find. Just the impact of the asphalt, the road becomes my blood. The final corner opens up to a glow that hits the eyes. The destination's burning bright against the midnight skies. Redline night, pushing past the limit, breaking free. Straight away to where the red tail lamps bleed into the gray. Velocity so sharp, every blink feels like a delay. Passing through the city lights, sparks flying in the air. Trembling fingertips, a gear change, taking me there. No one's gonna stop this fever, nothing's gonna make me slow. Irregular raindrops drumming on the glass tonight. Deep within the night fog, two dots, a ruby red light, setting my breath to the rhythm the wipers keep. Tracing the ghost of a shadow, silent and deep. Neon signs reflected on the wet asphalt floor. Lonely colors bleeding, wanting nothing more. Taillight trail, chasing shadows as they fade away. A scarlet glow dissolving in the mist of gray. Fragile velocity, lost in a single blink. Cold fingertips tight on the wheel on the brink. High beats cutting through the dark of the night. Just measuring the distance, out of reach, out of sight. Midnight blue, sinking on the highway's edge. Faint friction rising from the concrete ledge. The needle on the tachometer shivers and sways, measuring the gap in 1,000 different ways. Passing under shadows of the signs up above. My heartbeat accelerates with every mile I love. The signal ahead turns from red into blue, while the city air turns into a darker hue. sparks mixing with the rain, lost in the rain's unrest. The final corner's approaching with no sign of where it ends, just a vanishing point where the darkness forever Taillight trail, chasing shadows as they fade.